We'll go to the next one. Of course, the video is for educational purposes. The next segment is fresh constitutional arrangements. I know that's where people are waiting to hear. But we needed to take care of the physical first. I mean, the mind, to tell you how to heal your mind. Then we'll now go to, because if you don't heal your mind, anything we're explaining to you to do physically, you will not understand it, because your mind is not healed. Your mind is still sick. So if we are telling you, you need to take out this thing, you say, but there are this, you won't understand it. That's why we need to break it down for you. Fresh constitutional arrangement. Facts about Nigeria. This is from Nina's. Does it make sense to prepare for 2027 national elections, or should there instead be transitioning now in 2025 for constitutional reconstruction? Ninas is asking, what makes sense? Is it better for you to just say, you know what, let's just plan this constitutional reconstruction that we'll be talking about for 25 years. Let's do it before we go to other things. That is what makes sense. When Nigerians agree to prepare for 2027 national elections, they are telling the world that they want the life of the imposed fraudulent 1999 constitution, the source of their mysteries, the instrument of the colonizer, and the enabler of the Fulani conquest agenda to be renewed. That's what you're saying. If you want to leave this reconstruction that we are talking about, and you want these politicians, these criminal politicians, these colonial politicians, these colonial religious leaders to drag you into PVC story again. Oh, PVC, hey, you are not, that means you did not understand the lecture. That means you did not understand what we're saying here. But if you understand what we're saying here, you will know that we must stop that journey to that election. Another one, he said the battleground is preparation for 2027 national elections. He said the picture, he said the battleground, the red and the blue. Team colonization. That means those that said Africa must continue to be colonized. Those that are saying Nigeria must continue to be colonized. Who are they? Who are the members of this team? Political parties. They want to sustain and uphold the 1999 Constitution. All candidates for 2027 national elections are willing to renew the life of the 1999 Constitution when the winner swears an oath of office. These are the ones that want to continue colonizing you. They are the ones battling against the team complete decolonization, where I believe you belong. That's where I belong. That we want to completely decolonize Nigeria and Africa and remove all the colonial structures so that our people can be viable, so that our land can be viable, so that our people can progress, so that there will be development. So if you belong to this team, that's Nina's Alliance, all the indigenous peoples organized to decommission the fraudulent 1999 Constitution via the orderly process of time-bound transitioning for constitutional reconstruction. There will be no power vacuum. That's what Ninas is saying, because existing governance structures will remain in place. This thing is so structured. He said, note well, the battleground is preparations for national elections of 2027. Who will win? Who is going to win? Will it be the political class who drag Nigerians to renew the life of the fraudulent 1999 Constitution? Or will it be the Nigerians who terminate the life of the fraudulent 1999 Constitution via transitioning now in 2025 for constitutional reconstruction? This thing is very simple and straightforward. We are talking about fresh constitutional arrangement. How to get there. What is needed? What is needed is to reconstruct the unitary constitutional arrangement back to federal arrangement. But you know what these criminals are proposing? They want to bring Niger Delta Development Commission, Northeastern Development Commission, Northwest Development Commission, Southwest Development Commission. It's just to deceive our people. You made a people give up their rights to develop their own place at their own pace with their own resources. You made them to give up that right to a criminal British enterprise called Nigeria, whose mission is to make sure that the people remain colonized, whose mission is to make sure that the people are sent out on economic exile, that the people remain underdeveloped. After you did that, rather than restore the people, you are bringing Niger Delta Development, Northeast Development Commission, to a Northwest, Southwest. How is that going to fix the problem? You see how they have set back the entire Africa and Black nation, because Nigeria is supposed to be giant of Africa, but Nigeria has remained giant shame of Africa. The federal government that ought to just manage the federal office, like our Dr. Femi said in that video. The federal government is just to manage some just office like they do in a true federal system. What are they doing? They micromanage our lives and our destiny. They encroach upon everything that we have to do. They tie us down and incapacitate us, and making everybody look stupid. People will say, how is it the Nigerians, they have a lot of doctors, lawyers, professionals and everything, but they cannot manage their own country because the system is not right. It can't work. That's why when Nigerians leave Nigeria, they do very well. When you put them in a system, in a working system, they flourish and do well. 6 months, they do well. Why are they not doing well in Nigeria? Because Nigeria is a system, a backward system. As currently constituted, you will never do well in it. Union sovereignty dispute. Because we want to say process by process. The sequence of doing something is always important. We tell people, when we say me, there's a system of doing it. If you listen to the system, it will work for you. It will work for everyone. Number one, the overriding question of union, that is, have we, the diverse ethnic constituent components of Nigeria, that is, the indigenous ethnic nationalities, having sovereignty over their ancestral lands, have we agreed to be in one political union? That question needs to be answered. You saw it in the video that we played, the 5th video by Olisa Abakobada. You must answer that question first. The question of union. Have we agreed to be in one union? Then after that question, then the second question is the structure of the question of the structure of the federation. That is, in what formations have we agreed to relate as one political union? Is it federal or is it unitary? Who are the federating units? How many tiers of government? And what are the power relations between the tiers? We have to sort out this. And then we get to the next one, the question of system of government. That is, whether we prefer presidential or parliamentary system or something else. So you hear people, after they have watched Nina's videos, they come up with ideas, say, we want this one, we want, stop jumping the gun. Let's take this thing process by process, step by step, so that people will not be hurt. So that we'll have a one and all solution, long-lasting solution, not that we'll start doing this thing again after some years. No. So Everybody needs to calm down. Everybody needs to listen. We need to listen to one another and understand ourselves. And that's why we spoke initially about liberating your mind. Because the only thing that is making people not to understand is because their mind, they are sick in their mind. If you're not sick in your mind, if you have not been brainwashed, if the colonial master is not using something to distract you, there's no way these things we are explaining will be confusing you. It's very straightforward. The owners of Nigeria, once again, we will say, are those who owned Nigeria before Lugard, colonialist Lugard, brought his amalgamation, 1914. That's when the wahala started. Therefore, the only constituent peoples of Nigeria, it is only constituent peoples of Nigeria that can make this new constitutional arrangement we are talking about. It's not National Assembly that will do it. It is not your state governor. It is not all this, because all these people are products of that 1999 unitary constitution that we say we did not make. So this fresh constitutional arrangement, we the people, and we said the people are the original peoples, original indigenous peoples before 1914. They know themselves. They are still there. They have their languages. They have their land. They have everything. They are very distinct. They will go back in that their formations. They will be identified. They will come together in their own, according to their world views. We are not trying to mix water and oil and kerosene and all this nonsense. No, that is combustion you're planning. It's a bomb you're blowing. Each ethnic group, they would know their way of gather themselves together, have charter of relationship, come together, build from grassroots up. That's what everybody's saying. And at the end of that conversation, we're going to have about 3 outputs. You could come out with new federation that is organic. It can be confederation. It can be independent nations. Whatever it is, the people will have to speak, but we have to go through the process. You can't jump the gun. You have to go from A to B. You cannot just jump and start doing anything that comes from your mind. No, that is chaos. And we don't want chaos. Transition now. That's what we're saying. Transition now. What's the essence of transition? So that there won't be chaos, there won't be vacuum. Transition means while these people that are there just managing skeletal tour, because it's time-bound transition, we will now go through this process to get fresh constitutional arrangement. We, the people, will be doing that. And the people, we don't mean people from different states. We mean people of ethnic origin, ethnic nationalities. You know yourselves. You organize yourselves. Then plan with your neighbor, and then all of us. Winners has already broken us into 3 blocks for arrangement, just for us to arrange. Southwest have already seen the video we played. They say they're organizing this. It's about organization. They're already organizing themselves in Southwest, the Yoruba land. Yoruba people know their land. There's no quarrel in this thing. Ijaw people know their land. Igbo people know their land. You must organize in your original ancestral land. That's why we tell people that are coming up with all sorts of online nation. You are wasting your time because you are encroaching on other people's rights. We don't want that. Go to your own people, organize yourself. Very peaceful. And then we can, as we come from the grassroots, we come on the top. We must do it now. It's what we have to do now so that we can move forward. Otherwise, we will hold ourselves down here, incapacitate ourselves, and we will never develop. Like our brother said, our brother SAG said, that if we don't do that, then we will remain underdeveloped forever. And we don't want that. So thank you so much for staying. It was a long one, but it was important. But we'll break it down for us. Please, sorry that it took so long, but it's just for us to understand what is going on, because we will move very fast. Very soon, this project will move very fast. And if you don't understand, you'll be confused, like, where are they going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Please share this video to everyone. Follow it. If you watch, even if you're cooking, watch, stop, watch again so that you get to the end. I know it's long, but it's so that we'll get all the information. Like we said, during the week, we're going to break them down for us so that you can have each segment and do what you need to do. Thank you, my brother Sylvester Okonkwo. He says, good job. Thank you. We are grateful to you. Thank you that you stayed and waited. So we'll just give us an announcement of other outlets where we have our enlightenment campaign going on. Like we said, we have spotlight on the wisdom of our ancestors. These are videos and of Daughters of Truth, where we've taught our people, especially Igbo people, about our culture, about tradition, things that our ancestors did that worked for them, things that the colonial masters came and demonized and removed from what were our consciousness, just to make us just lower our spirituality and lower our consciousness and destroy our identity. So we have done all those videos that are there, and when you watch them, please get inspiration and do more research and teach our people more. Those that are from other land, go into your own, find your culture and tradition, things that your ancestors did that worked for them. I'm not talking about some negative. Every society has negative and positive. Look for the positive one and magnify the positive one. Build on it, make it better for the people, because that's where we're going. Reclaiming our identity, because we are Africans for a reason. You are Igbo, you are Yoruba, you are Ijo. You own your identity. Then build on it. Then I can relate with you, respect you. It will be mutual respect. It will be mutual love. It will be mutual peace. You see, the world will be a better place. The next one, our sister Ndidi. She does a lot of all these clips from Nina's that we do. She's one that does most of it, so I give credit to her. So she also does Smart African on Spotify, and then Clubhouse, our sister Ndidi Uwoche. And then Twitter Tuesday, you can tweet Nina's is right. We stand with Nina's. Transition now. Just tweet, because it will make the information to go out faster. Then if you want to learn more, we have our websites, www.ninasvoice.org, and then www.thedaughtersofTruth.org. You get more information. We have our channels, videos and YouTube channels, Facebook. Please just watch them. You will get educated, you will get enlightened, and then you will teach other people. Transition now. We insist on transition now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you for staying with us this long time. And if you're seeing this video for the first time, you are welcome. Please subscribe, because when you subscribe, hit the notification button, like, follow. It will help the algorithm to spread the video more to people, and then more people will get the information, and then we'll shorten the time that we need to finish up this complete decolonization of Nigeria and decolonization of Africa and the liberation of the indigenous peoples of Africa. Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll end. Bye. Love you always. Our sister Mona probably will be here next week. So thank you.